All right, we're back, and we have an event at last station. Okay, I'm assuming it has something to do with the events we saw, because I don't remember it being on the map last time, but that'd be a good time to clean and polish your guns. IF, who for a second I actually forgot was in the game because there was so much happening. But yes, she actually is in the game. If we could see where IF and Compa live, I like that. Unless they live in the Basilicom, which would make sense, but just me? Everyone should be getting back soon, though. Can I ask you something? I almost forgot about Higashi, too. Why? Yeah, what do you mean? People are saying she's been going up to an abandoned... That's probably a rumor. Though... So that sword is actually called a machete? Interesting. You're back? I mean, I can definitely see the machete-ness. But it's a power sword, you know? It's got that special blade. What are you two talking about? Now, come on now. Why would her just showing up make Uni be on edge? She was vouching for her just a second ago. A few days later. Something's been bothering you? Ever since IF told me about that stuff about Higashi, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Now see, this is the actual danger. These two, near her. You scared? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're candidates. You should be able to handle this. It's more what she could expose you to that I'd be worried about. No, just thinking about her. Creepy old house, huh? What is it? Well, I mean, you could just say it's because of the house. You have something to do. This looks like the factory that Gray's sister was at. Sounds like someone's waving something around. See, now you got the eyes again. But I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. No. Evacuate the premises. I don't care what the reasonable explanation is. Don't risk it.
Hell no!
That's creepy. I know I mentioned it before, but I can easily put an image of Orange Heart over that. Just the core face, those CPU eyes, I don't think CPU eyes can get like that. They have their own creepiness they can do, but I didn't think you were the sneaky type. Okay, Uni, pull out the gun. It's time. No. You are a candidate? Stand on business. There's still so much you want to do. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. I know what the story is doing, what the game's doing, but I saw those eyes. You're not normal. On this pile of wood, there are a bunch of dolls and trinkets. Yeah, you can stay doing that, and we're gonna back away slowly. You need to back away slowly. Do you need a mirror to see the look you gave? Nah, bro. Nah. Take this one. I mean, again, you haven't really done a crime. But if I see anyone in real life hit me with the reptile eyes, no, it's over. It's over. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home. Nah, bro. Character information. Oh. No Neptune yet? Probably because we have to actually get her. Unexperienced in love, has a tendency to blush at the mere mention of the word. Yeah, that was something different there. I don't care. I don't care what even the game says. Now that I think about it, with the megaphones in the game, I wonder if there's a reason they. Well, I mean, Higashi, orange hair character, like there's an orange hair character she's supposed to represent, but the design is uncanny.
Okay. Ziri, where are we with the shares?
Speaking of,
with Planetune retaken and the trendy phenomenon suppression device set up, there has been a slight change.
is that good news or bad news for you all? Well, I imagine you want the shares to go up to steal them.
I see. I'm glad the IS crystal was retrieved before it would have affected my powers.
It would have affected your powers. In the sense that it was yours and R4 was using it to where the more she used it, it would drain you? Or that it would be a good countermeasure against you?
Yes, Master. Your powers seem to be experiencing some fluctuations due to the change in share rates of smartphones.
Well, I mean, it was completely obvious upon your first entrance, but now we have official confirmation. You're the smartphone CPU.
What matters is what will be done next.
Well, candidate looks like. Because that's a candidate name, and honestly, if we go by the name of the game, Sisters versus Sisters, but wouldn't that mean that Maho would side with you? Well, anyways. You know, I thought that was gonna happen. They like doing that. Gray Sister appears for a second, voice it. Right after that, take it away. It's all set up. We don't have to worry. Oh, yeah, because we need to go in the different areas. Was Lowee the last one? And since I worked on it, this is 100% guaranteed. I believe in more now. I truly do. Especially what I just found out about Henri. It does have a great chance of preventing any more outbreaks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Lowee was fine. Well, the most fine. So, and it has 3 CPUs. This is the last place you gotta worry about. You didn't? I would think... See, it's always been interesting to me. The first game, they were clearly more defined as their own leaders. From the second one on, they pretty much just seemed like a family. And the sides, I guess, were just for show. I say that to say, realistically speaking, someone like Neptune arriving in Lowee should have prior notice, and Blonde should be informed of where they're going. It should be not necessarily looked at as dangerous, but you want to see where important dignitaries are going in your own nation, especially if they're competitors. However, it just seems like Neptune just came and Blonde decided to come and check up on her. With Ram and Ram. Working hard or hardly working. Yeah, came to cheer you on. But this is more what I'm talking about, you know? Just a family vibe. The competitor... Huh. You know, that's actually a good... So what we just learned is they're trying to make sure that the smartphone shares aren't too affected. I don't know full details, and from what it seemed like, Gray Sister actually took out people. But from what it seems like it's another genuine console war is probably about to start. Because if the CPUs weren't friends, this is how they would go about doing things, maybe. All we have to do now is turn it on. This thing has super crazy cool vibes. You're about to lose your audience. Is she saying that she thinks Maho was trying to make it cooler because Ramen Man would get bored? I think that's what's going on. I think that would be nice. But that's fair. That's fair too. Yeah, I was about to say, just do it together. I mean, yeah. I think it just emits a signal and then you're good. Its main function is to suppress, so it may not seem like it's doing much. Do we have proof that this... Oh yeah, it stopped the dimensional rift, so... Well, it was part of what stopped it. Sorry, we set up Lowee's device last. No, it makes sense. Yeah, fewer occurrences of Trinity outbreaks. Is this a setup to where you're going to be the main focus? Yeah. You got nothing to worry about? You've got this completely under control? How are those memories looking though, Maho? How are you so confident about this? Things are still pretty dangerous out there, but the people will have a lot less to worry about now. Hopefully stabilizing your shares. There's a hint there. How's Neptune been holding up? What? Really? That seems like something I need to see to believe. Oh yeah, what the heck is going on? See, here's my thing, right? Neptune leading Planetune, especially in the hyperdimension, always seemed like one of those things that happened in the background. Like for me, it would make sense if Neptune transformed whenever she needed to do actual work, and then things would get done, because I think transformed, Neptune is a prime CPU. Not transformed is, yeah, that's all you're gonna get. And I thought that's how they were doing things in the original games, because Neptune would actually say things like when she's transformed and she can think it over, you know, I'll do X, Y, and Z. But we never seen it in hyperdimension, and we know that Planetune in the hyperdimension is completely fine. Aside from, you know, not making consoles anymore, they're still up and running. In Rebirth 3, it was clear that it was Neptune who was the one who was actually doing stuff, and Neptune and Plutia just relaxed. So I would like to know, is it truthful? Is Neptune actually doing like paperwork and stuff? Is that even okay? She did say she would let me take the lead and she can support me. What do you mean? She should take the lead and I'm not sure I can hit. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I missed a crucial period. I thought it was a comma. Or either way, what Nepgear is saying is basically Neptune is trying to push the leading responsibilities on Nepgear, and Nepgear is saying that she doesn't think that's right. Neptune should lead, I think. But she just said Neptune was working. So why would you say that? And yeah, there's a lot of things to do. Hit the books. Please give me more details. What's their role in this? You're too good to them, Blonde. You really are. Yeah, you're too good to them. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with a sweet before you get back to work. As long as it doesn't make you sleepy. What's that? You know, if Henri is, let's just go ahead and put what I'm thinking on the table, right? I want to choose to like Henri. I'm not sure how when the candidates were born, if they could transform automatically or if they got their abilities later. But what I hope is the case, if Henri is Grey's sister, it's the past Henri or present Henri we're dealing with, and that's the future Henri of like a negative path where something happened to Maho. Maybe because they didn't have enough shares. Well, we know there's 2 Mahos, so I suppose it wouldn't be... Yeah, maybe that's the title of the game. Is themselves versus themselves. Either way, what I'm wanting to say is I want to like this Henri. And I'm wondering if they're trying to give, I guess, a crew to Nepgear, even though if they are genuine CPUs, they would have their own nation. So would that be taken away from Planetune? I'm thinking about a lot. Because if these 2 are who I think they are, I mean, so far, they're absolutely normal people. Neither one are CPUs. Nothing's been confirmed. But if they are, that has implications. Wait, what the heck? Speaking of, this would be a great time, because people told me that certain characters were DLC, but not on Steam. Why? I have no idea. Maybe was it just on the Switch? I need to look that up, because actually a Sonic game that's coming out recently also has exclusive stuff just for the PlayStation 5. I don't get why they're doing that. Well, no, it's not the PlayStation 5, it's Sony in general. Other areas have exclusives too, but Sony has something that I think shouldn't be an exclusive. Maybe they'll add it later. Anyways, the point is...
Leaving me here is a little, well...
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to leave you here forever. The point is that I would like to see the other characters. But anyways. So you want to do something, have anything in mind? Take a little walk, see the sights, and find a place to eat. Well, I mean, your job's done, right? What's wrong with that? It's just for a little bit, we could use some inspiration. Another thing I'm thinking of is I'm not sure if Henri would be the best actor. I mean, maybe, but again, if I found out that the Henri we've been with is not only Maho's sister, but also has been withholding information, you know, trust is an important thing. Anyways, let's keep going. Why do you need inspiration? Well, again, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to look at the log. I guess that's fair. But I don't think you've been to Lowee. Like, Lowee is a pretty striking place. You'd remember it, I think, the moment you sat down. Maybe if we goof off for a while and get my memories back. Now, see, you lost the argument. The only issue with this is that I'm assuming if Henri is Maho's sister, then why would she not bring that up? Why is she not wanting Maho to remember that? Or does she not remember that? But they don't look like sisters. So I don't know. We're already out here. Is there any place you want to go? You want to go to the place with the crazy ice cream and take lots of pics? Oh, you mean on social media. Of course. Gotta remember who I'm talking about. If we have to, I'd like to see something a bit more meaningful. There's a museum nearby with Lowee's historical artifacts. Historical artifacts in Lowee. Not bad, Henri. Like, normally, might not be as interested. But if we're talking about games, it would be boring if it wasn't Lowee. Or, you know, any of the four nations. That's true. That's true. You never know what might, especially again, considering I think your CPU, it might help. I'm still not, I think their smartphone CPU must have a unique mechanic to it, because that's a lot of smartphones if you just cover all of them. Or why don't we get something to eat first? And how would you know what? I just thought of it. How does a candidate work with smartphones? Because the candidates so far are just, main console and then handheld console, but smartphones are all handheld. So are they just all sisters then? Like each brand of a phone? Don't know. I should have thought about that long before this, but... Oh, this seems familiar, like the maids. But this time you actually... Son of a mother. I was about to say this time Neptune actually has to decide. And they put it in my hands. I saved the game. We could do both. But I'm going to go with what I just said. The museum. Because, I mean, ice cream can't really do much for me. But if we look at the museum, there's cool stuff, I feel. Considering what the game is all about. Maybe they're closed today? That makes sense. It says it'll reopen tomorrow. Well, that's unfortunate. Does that mean there really wasn't a choice? That makes sense. Are you gonna let us in? You'll be having some special exhibits? Lowee has the longest hit. That's true. Yes, it would be very valuable. We'll be showing our most prized displays. I wonder what they are. Artifacts from famous people, or some archive about some reforms. What reforms would you be talking about? The current one or the previous ones? Because I would very much like to know about the previous ones. Oh, that's new. I like that. That makes me want to trust you more. Please, Henri, don't. I really don't want Henri to be Gray's sister. But it would make sense. But it also wouldn't make sense because, again, they don't even look like sisters. All the other candidates, but again, like I just said, phones. Oh, shoot.
It can't be. It can't be.
I think I just figured it out. I spoke it before, but I didn't really think about what it means. They can look different because they're all different brands, but consider themselves sisters because they're smartphone CPUs. Shoot. I went from being not very convinced to nearly convinced. Shoot. But you're a game dev, and the genuine interest in the historical artifacts. I wanna... It's almost giving me Mega Drive vibes. Not completely, but... Okay, let's continue. Henri seems excited about this. It makes sense. You can be vastly different because the phones are vastly different. Not every smartphone was made by one company. Not even in the same area. You know, some are foreign, some are not. Well, some are Some are foreign from each other. That's what I mean. Like they aren't even from the same area. But considering how the Neptunia series works, they could all be sisters. And that it's a question of, is there even a CPU? Or are they in a constant battle to see who would be on top? It ranges from what? Why did I, you know, what was that guy? Was it Asnaleb? What? Oh nah, hold up. Wait, no, don't tell me. Alright, yeah, you're loony, bro.
What's so good about Lowee being ruled by a girl who looks middle-aged? Oh, the horror.
It's been so long. From Mega Dimension? I feel like he's involved somehow. We need to make sure he's still locked up. Why the music? And that's not all. Between you and me, we also have one of Blonde's rejected manuscripts that you obtained through a secret source? Nah, I'm sorry, bruh, but my loyalty is to Blonde. I'm telling. Nah. If you love it, all the more reason. All right. I'm finna send a discreet. No, not discreet. No, I'm finna. In fact, let me take out my phone. You know, we're with mobile CPUs, I think. Let me record this for a sec. We, the citizens of Lowee, are so blessed to have this goddess who provides us with the will to go on another day. Well, okay, that's nice. Yes, because I was hoping to hear about the others. I know enough about Blonde. So what? Yeah, I might have made the wrong choice. He does. Bloodshot? Yeah, no. Where's Chris Hansen?
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Hansen. I watch your TV show all the time. So you can go ahead and bring them cameras and them police is waiting outside. It don't make me no difference.
No. Okay. All right. You all are earning a special blade. All right. Exactly. Take out your phone. Yeah. Yes. Chris Hansen he should live in Lowee because there will be a constant need for him. Absolutely. See, Henri's, don't let, please let it be a different Henri from the future, like a conquest ending Nepgear. We can work with that. Now I want to see this. I want to see it. We need to go. Nepgear has no jurisdiction here. But I was gonna say her rank, but nah. You always forget because they're family, or they treat each other like family. Now I want to see this. All right, I want to see it. Let her cook. We need to leave before you manage to turn yourself into a Huh. Right. Well, they could have told Blonde, to be fair. Yeah, that part. You know, I could see if it was just some people on the street, random people, because there were probably people gonna be like that in Lowee all the time, like you can't get rid of them. But that's a museum. I didn't hear or see nothing. Anywhere else you want to go? They're not gonna do the ice cream? Okay, I might have to do another save file. The Black 5 Forest, the Eerie Forest has been locked. That's referencing something. I know it has to be. But it's just the same old forest. You know what? I ain't even mad. This exists for every repeat map I see. If we ever get to see... Now that's an interesting question of the day. Which city would you most want to see? Ah, shoot. Probably Lowee, then Limebox, then Last Station. I think. Because the whole point about Last Station is it doesn't look very nice. It's supposed to be very industrialized because they're hard at work making the best stuff. Limebox is, you could say, aesthetics is the most. Well, I wouldn't really say aesthetics matters the most to Xbox, but definitely Vert's feel like it matches her. But I like the way the streets are and that huge arch. And I actually wonder where Vert lives, because the Basilicom in the anime looked, well, it wasn't pretty much non-existent. I thought it was like a castle. You can see the Basilicoms in Lowee in Last Station, but I always assumed Vert lived in that arch. But that can't be the case, right? Maybe we'll find out one day.